Hello, hi guys, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi! I apologize, it's been a minute. I didn't even realize how long we've been sick back to back basically. And yeah, I didn't realize it has been some time, so I apologize. I have not forgotten about you, obviously, but I just didn't, but there is nothing I could have done differently, but I'm sorry about, the absence there. Let's hop right into your reading, my dear Libras, and let's have a look what you're working with energetically. Right off the bat, what I was given is like fixer-upper, so you may have actually purchased a fixer-upper because there seem to have been generally too, if that's not you, then generally it still felt like that, like there was a lot to do, a lot of different things that come to mind, a lot of things that need to be brought into the right line, because right now I'm also perceiving my cards to be like this, not in a straight line like they would usually be. There's a lot of things that need to be done, or that could potentially be done. I was also getting like cleansing, deep cleansing, so really get in there. Like the sage also really lit up for you here, Libras, in a big way. So cleansing your space, doing what you can to feel semi-comfortable with what you have. But we'll have a look into your energies right now, Libra, and see what we can get, okay? All right, please keep in mind that this is a channel for personal and spiritual growth, and the cards will fall accordingly. The messages will come out accordingly. All right, let's see, Libra, what we have for you. I'm so happy to be back. It's so cool. I missed you guys. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Maybe this does have something to do with taking a step back from certain things, because I heard self-care earlier as well. Some of you may even be fasting or may have fasted recently. Taking a step back from certain practices, taking a step back from pleasing others, but at your own detriment, I want to say. Let's see. What do we have? There are a couple of cards out, 3 cards out. There are more cards out now, okay? But I didn't want to take them at first. I still don't. This is interesting. We have 3 cards here that I don't see what they are. They're here, but I don't want to touch them right now. I don't want to get into it. So this may be your situation as well, in terms of you see there's something that may need some cleaning or cleansing or some picking up and looking at, and just right now you don't feel like it, and that's fine. Oh wow, we have the Strength card. That's the one they want. So Leo energies here. But also with the Strength card, now that this is showing up for you, it shows me like how strong you have grown and how strong you had to be in the past. And also that you do have the strength for what's to come here for you, which is great, because we're never given anything more that we can carry. The Knight of Swords here. So being focused on something, and I'm feeling kind of odd because there's, for some reason, lots of dust, but I'm not inhaling it. I'm just feeling it on my fingers, and that kind of makes me like choke up a little bit, which is interesting. So this could be rather specific for some of you, but it makes me almost not being able to breathe. But from sensory sensations, right? Not from the actual thing, but from just the sensation of it. Interesting. With the Page of Swords, you could be focused on studying or on learning something new, like a new skill. This feels so much lighter than the Strength card. So much lighter, because she's balancing over something here, right? And it's just very thin, but she's not even looking, so you're not even looking, so there's skill involved here too. So again, I feel like what you're doing right now, what's happening in your life right now, you're well equipped to handle it, and to do a couple more things. To some of you, this could indeed mean multitasking. Again, I felt like many different things were going on in your life, Libra. Now we're gonna have a look at this, okay? Are you ready? Yes, it's the last card here. Four of Pentacles. So indeed, again, holding on to something, but again, she's not looking at it. She's just holding on to it. Again, I'm getting that sense of sensory sensation here. So the touch could be really significant for some of you. Some of you could also have one of the clairs where you're smelling something, right? Or inexplicable, where you're all of a sudden feeling something, and that lets you know, that has a different message for you here too. Just relax, Libra. You're good with this. You can guard this for a little bit longer if you so wish, because it seems guarded. It seems whatever you don't want to touch right now, you're just guarding it and carrying it around for a while. It doesn't seem so heavy at the time though. I need to say this here too. If you would at any time look at it, you could. I almost felt like she's opening that purse here right now and having a quick look into it, then closing it again, because I have a feeling you know what that is. You know what could potentially be cleansed or purified here. But you may have other things that need to be attended to before you actually do this, okay? I keep getting that smell that is, you know how you light incense and it makes you choke up sometimes? That's kind of like the sensation I'm getting this. It's like this. It's weird. I kind of want to, you know, air it out now. So maybe that's what you need to be doing, like air something out. But again, I also feel like it's not pressing you, whatever this is, that you seem to be aware of, that you seem to be holding close to your heart. It could need airing out, but it's bearable. You know, you can deal with it. You're very strong as you're showing up here. This one, no more of this. Let me check which other cards. Okay, we have the Work Your Light that wants to come in here for you, Libra. Very much guided to this entrance here. So maybe indeed this is like an initiation that you're going through. I'm also getting learning from experience here, from experiences, and then going through that gate here. It's funny they put this here, yes. So actually the guidebook is right here. This is funny because obviously we can interpret things intuitively, like I'm very, very often doing here with your cards. But then there's also sometimes messages in the guidebook, obviously. So I feel like this journey is also taking you to some sort of a guidebook. Now, when tarot, actually I didn't really discover it. It came to me when tarot and the whole channeling thing came to me. This is when all of a sudden felt I had an instruction manual on my hand. And I could understand life better and why things were happening, and you know why everything came about. And so this might exactly be what's happening here for you, my dear Libras, that all of a sudden you're given an instruction manual, which I'm telling you, this can be, or actually will be, like a real life changer. I keep getting that incense smell. It's really eerie. What do we have here? This one, no. What do we have for us here? I believe it's this one, yes. Okay, my loves, some of you may be longing for home. Either that means, you know, in the literal sense, I actually placed that somewhere else. It used to be over here. Let me put that here. That's so funny, because something is clicking into place for you here, Libra, for sure, because those cards were over here, and that's not actually where they were meant to be. So that's interesting that I put them back into place and all of a sudden realized that that was their original place all along. So that's interesting. You may have like a knowing of in that direction as well, what your original home is. That could be either, you know, in the stars or literally here on earth, like what your true home is, because true home can sometimes not be the country that we're born into. We may have a task there, we may have, you know, a lesson there or a practice there, and then we move on to another country and to spread our light there. And it says the Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So that also lets me know that you've been here for a very long time, my dear Libras. You've seen quite a few things, hence also that strong longing for how things could be if we just decided differently in certain situations. For example, if two people disagree, like how do we deal with that situation? How do we handle that? Do we go at each other's throats? Or is it just possible to disagree, maybe learn a little bit from one another? Wouldn't that be so awesome, right? But that requires shadow work, obviously. It requires two people that know that they do have an ego and how to work with that ego, how to work with their shadows, for sure. Read this now. But this is beautiful image. I'm seeing you, you know, this is you, obviously, and looking into this gorgeousness here. So there, I'm also getting like dream state. You may have dreams where you're visiting home, or a home that you connected with the most, I want to say, and now it doesn't feel earthly anymore at all. Now it just feels like something very, very far away and almost like out of reach. But I'm also here to tell you that this isn't out of reach, okay? You can go visit, like you can travel, you know, astral travel. You can also, you know, do a guided meditation, maybe even one that you create for yourself, because this is possible. You can create meditations for yourself. You can create things and environments that are suited to your needs. Again, we're coming back to the fixer-upper, where it's just like, you know, the energies are right and you're making something of it. Yes, there is a lot to do still, but you can do it, and it requires strength. Yes, I just saw 1111, but also you have it, you know, you have it, and whatever you think you don't have, allow that to come out from within, because you actually do have it. But difficult circumstances sometimes bring that out within ourselves, or challenging. I mean, fixer-upper, it's not just you. It won't be that you're going through each project within that fixer-upper and everything's smooth sailing. No, you know, you'll make mistakes. You'll maybe make a wrong cut here and there. But you learn from it, and you learn how to deal with that. Also deal with the frustration, or deal with the maybe not moving forward, maybe not having any energy to move forward. But then to rest, maybe it teaches you this. So there's lessons involved in all of this, or things we can learn from, for sure. 100%. Yeah. One more card for you, Libra, and then we'll take it over to Patreon if you're interested. So the Heart and Soul Oracle for Libras, please. What do we have here? What do we have for Libras? Flowers could be playing a role for you. This one, no. This one, yes. It's funny. This one, yes. Yeah, for sure. That's actually, it's funny because it's again the cover of the deck. It's the same card. I'm very drawn to the angel wings, like how you're surrounded and how everything is playing together so nicely. Some of you are quite artistic and could really benefit from allowing your emotions to flow out, because sometimes we have a hard time finding the right words, articulating what we want to say, and then it's really good to have like a canvas or just a piece of paper where we can just draw those emotions out. So there's the artistic approach, and also the healing when it comes to, you know, the artistic world, and also like it's your creation. Like everything is your creation. Everything that you've created thus far is your creation, how you wanted it precisely, and your own solutions for that as well, which is interesting because you're creating. I'm seeing someone, you know, weaving something, like actually creating something, making it so. I now just saw an anime with you know, an old woman that was just weaving it full on, knowing what she was doing and why she was doing it. And the overarching theme here is for the highest good of all. So this is so interesting, but we have to get to a certain age, I almost feel like, unless we're born differently, to understand that concept and to take out the ego, but to make it into something bigger, a canvas that means a whole lot more than just one thread meaning one lifetime or one person. There's so much more involved. Your card reads, through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This is so funny. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well, Libra, okay? There's no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love, 100%. Your sea of divine love, for sure. So just keep going here, Libra. You're doing well, and you're well equipped for this path ahead. And again, like I said, we'll take it over to Patreon if you would like to know more here and just pull more cards and see what wants to come out. I'm getting like kind of a swing motion here. So something could be taking you back to the past soon. Taking you back to the past soon. So we'll see. That I feel like is tied in with the Four of Pentacles, with that purse you're holding, that signifying your emotions, like old emotions. So something could be taking you back to the past for a little excursion. But we'll have a look into this. The link is down below. It's 11/11 a month. It's good for the whole month. Again, apologies if there is not as many readings right now. It has been pretty crazy 2024, at least on this end here. And we'll see how we go forward. I can only do what I can do. I'm doing it with all my heart. So what you get is what this is, and it comes from the heart. And yeah, I hope you're good with it. So it's good for the whole month. You can cancel at any time, and there's a myriad of things over there. Many, many, many readings, many hundreds of readings. Okay, sending you so much love, my friends. Thank you very much for being here, for watching, and I hope this served you well, and I'll see you next time or over on Patreon. Bye.